Hello everybody, maybe, if YouTube will cooperate with me. I'm Katie and welcome to the Book Buddies. I have one thing to say before this video goes up, or goes on. It's that, about my Weekly Geek that was supposed to go up on Saturday, and I don't even know if this video is going to go up, to be totally honest, but, I could not, for some reason, get my video to upload Saturday, and so I tried it again later that night and it still wouldn't go up, and I tried it Saturday or Sunday, and I tried it yesterday and it just would not go up. So if this video manages to go up, I'll be getting that one up tomorrow. And also there will not be a Weekly Geek this Saturday either because it will be gone over the weekend, but I will hopefully have this week's Weekly Geek up next Monday, if that makes sense, and then that week we'll have a normal Weekly Geek, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. Technology. Anyway, on to the video. This video is going to be the Confessions of a Booktuber tag. This is basically the same tag that Kayleen did, the Confessions of a YouTuber, with a few different questions, and I will leave her video down in the doobly-doo if you want to go check that out and you haven't. I first saw this video. I first saw this tag from Novels and Nonsense, and so yeah, I'll leave her video on there too because that's the one that I watched. And so this tag has 13 questions. Also, I also don't know actually who originally created this tag. I think that video was actually taken down. So, I don't know who originally created it, but Samantha's gonna be down there. Anyway, on to the video. This tag has 13 questions, and question number 1 is, what camera and editing software do you use? I just used a little Sony point and shoot, honestly, because we have it, and I didn't want to go buy another one or something. And for editing software, I just use YouTube, because I can't afford a really nice editing software, and I got that Windows Movie Maker and it just crashed my computer, so I'm a little bit skeptical about getting an editing software, so I'm just going to use YouTube. 1, it's already there, and 2, my computer's less likely to just implode in on itself. Question 2. How many hours a week do you spend filming/editing? The videos, it depends. Maybe an hour a week? Maybe? Because I only film two things a week. It depends on how many times I have to film the video or how long the video is. And editing wise, I can edit a 15-minute video in about 30 minutes to an hour. So, I mean, I don't take a whole lot of time, so maybe 3 hours at most a week, maybe. I don't really know. I don't really know. Question 3, do you film videos in one take or does it take multiple tries? That depends. I generally try to keep it in one take. I used to do it 5 times, the same video 5 times before I would come up with one that I liked, but nowadays I just do it and I go with what I have unless the video is just terrible or I end up having to go do something in the middle of it, go look something up, or if I lose the video, I've done that a couple times, but generally I try to just do it in one go, and if I don't like something that I just said, I'll just re-say it, and then I can delete the the one I didn't like. So yeah, I generally try to do it in one take. Yeah. Question film, oh my gosh. Question 4, when is it easiest for you to film? Either at night, the day before that I put the video up, or I'll just do the video right before I put it up, so midday or nighttime, generally when people are less likely to come into my room. Something awkward you do while filming is question 5. And there's a lot of awkward things that I do while filming. Like, I'll just stop and in the middle of a sentence and do something for 5 minutes that has nothing to do with what I'm actually doing, or has a lot to do with what I'm doing, but I need to move on type of thing. I go a lot, which is really annoying actually, because I know this because I actually watch my videos right before I put them up to see if the film or the editing is bad. Yeah, but I do that, and a lot of the time, this is stuff that I edit out basically every time I do it, is I do a lot of weird accents, or I say something dumb, or like that kind of thing. I almost always edit that out because it's weird. It's really weird, and I'm probably insulting somebody somewhere. I just know it, and yeah. I do a lot of accents, but you never see them. Well, you maybe have a couple times, I don't know. I don't remember. Question 6. One quote from a book that you love. I actually had to write this down because I have a really bad memory and I can't memorize anything, but this is like my all-time favorite quote, and you should not be surprised where it's from. It's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. You step out onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. By J.R.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Rings. Best quote ever. Like, seriously, that is my favorite quote. Question 7. What video are you most proud of? Probably my bookshelf tour, because that took a surprising amount of time. I mean, it didn't take a whole lot of time, but I had to do it like 3 or 4 times because I kept running out of memory on my camera. So it did end up taking a really long time, and probably the ones that me and Kayleen have done together, just because it's really hard for us to get together because we don't live in the same town. I mean, we live close together, but we still don't live in the same town, and she's really busy, so I'm kind of proud of those. I'll link those in the description too, because, yeah. Question 8. How long do you spend getting ready for a video? I just stack up my boxes and kind of decide which video I'm going to do, and I do it. I don't change. I don't put makeup on. I don't really do anything to get like ready physically. But if it's like a tag video and I don't know the questions, I'll go watch a video and I'll write them down as I'm doing it. Or if it's a haul, I'll pull all the books off and get them ready, that kind of thing. But in general, I just stack up my boxes and my camera and press play and just go. There's not a whole lot of prep. It's probably obvious. I'm sorry. I'm lazy. Question 9. What is the last booktube video you watched? Let us see what is the last booktube video I watched. History? Nah, what are you doing? I can tell you the last video I watched. See, it was last night. That was the last video that I watched. It was Novels and Nonsense's classic book tag. Yep, that's the last one I watched. Question 10. What is your favorite booktube video of all time? It's probably going to be Epic Reads, My Cat is a Book Hog, I think that's the question, that's the one it's called. It's just really funny. It's it's one of their readers' problems, and I have a cat that acts just like that, so Very relatable, and it's still really, really funny. I suggest you check those out because they are hilarious. If you haven't, you probably have. I don't know. Question 11. What is one book that you hated that everyone else liked? I was going to say Gone Girl, but I've realized that there are actually a lot of people that really hated Gone Girl. So I'm actually going to end up falling back on one of my other ones that I almost always say, but Hunger Games, I can't, Hunger Games, just no. Oh. No. Like, I didn't dislike it while I was reading it. I found it very enjoyable, but when I reflected back on the book, I realized all of the things that just didn't make sense. And going into the second book, it just wasn't fun. I wasn't enjoying myself, so I was just like, forget it. I give up. I'm sorry. 12. Who are your Booktube friends? Kayleen. I don't have any Booktube friends. We're a little bit too small, I think, to have a whole bunch of Booktube friends. She might have some Booktube friends. I don't know. I don't. I most definitely do not. Besides her. I don't even know how people do that. Like, how do you become friends with them? Like, do you just comment on their videos a lot? Do you go and hang out with them? Do you do both? How do you do that? Because I need to know. I would love to have some Booktube friends, but I don't know how to do it. Anyway, question 13, and the last question, is what Booktube would you die if you saw that they were subscribed to you? I have two. I have Novels and Nonsense and Peruse Project. I would freak out so much because they are like, Novels and Nonsense is probably my favorite Booktube channel. She's so funny and nice, and I love her books, the books that she has, and same goes for Peruse Project. Like, I love their channels, and I would freak out. I would so freak out if I saw that they, if they subscribed. They probably won't, but, you know, I can dream. I can dream. Anyway, guys, that was the Confessions of a Booktuber tag. I don't tag anyone, so if you watch this and you want to do it, go right ahead. It's kind of the cop-out type of tag, but, you know, I just see tags that I like, and I do them. I don't get tagged in tags, I just do them, because I want to, so it counts. I say it counts anyway. Anyway, guys, that is all I have for this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We have videos coming out 3 times, that was 2, 3, that's 6, whatever. 3 times a week. You have my videos on Tuesdays, Kayleen's videos on Thursdays, and then my Weekly Geeks supposed to be on Saturdays, but, you know, life happens. So far doing a really bad job of keeping it on Saturday, but yeah. Anyway, I will see you all later. Not reading anything right now. Well, I'm reading a lot right now, but, you know, can't do the outro. Can't do the outro. Sadly. Explain later. Anyway, bye!